In the chaos of the storm, the 1-year-old child had wandered from the house unnoticed. Her tiny feet led her to the edge of a shallow, muddy ditch where the ground gave way. She tumbled in with a soft cry, her small body sinking into the muck. Nearby, a black dog stood alert, her ears pricking at the sound. She was a stray, known to linger near the village, scavenging for scraps. But this wasn't a sound she could ignore. Bounding through the rain, she found the child lying in the mud, her cries weak and fading. The dog pawed at the child, nudging her with her nose. She gripped the child's sleeve with her teeth, tugging as gently as she could, but the mud clung like glue, and her strength wasn't enough. The dog barked, sharp, urgent cries that pierced through the storm. She barked again and again, her voice a desperate plea. But the storm swallowed the sound, and no one came. For what felt like hours, the dog stayed, pacing, barking, refusing to leave the child's side. She dug her paws into the mud, trying once more to pull the child free, but it was hopeless. Exhausted and soaked, she began barking louder, her voice hoarse but relentless. Far off, a married couple trudged through the storm, their lantern swaying in the wind. Then they heard it, a frantic, piercing bark. The couple followed the sound, their steps quickening as the barking grew louder. When they finally arrived at the ditch, they froze in shock. There lay the child, half submerged in the mud, her small face pale but alive. The black dog stood over her, barking furiously, her body trembling with exhaustion. The husband leapt into the ditch, lifting the child out of the mud while his wife wrapped her in a dry shawl. The child coughed weakly, her little fingers gripping the edge of the cloth. Relief flooded the couple's faces. The dog stepped back, panting heavily, her job seemingly done. But when the wife knelt and reached out, the dog flinched, unsure. "It's okay," the woman whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "You saved her." The couple carried the child back to their home, the dog trailing behind at a cautious distance. Once inside, they cleaned the child and warmed her by the fire. The black dog sat by the door, watching silently. "Let her in," the husband said softly. "She's earned it." If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.